Hello YouTube, Wes here checking in with a brand new episode of my Let's Get Digital series. This is where I share with you my CD finds for the month. These are all going to be all my CD finds for the month of March 2023. Pretty huge haul here this month, so we're just going to dive right into it. First off, I'm going to show you some new pickups that I purchased that were from Amazon and whatnot, local record stores, stuff, newer stuff. The first thing I got here is a 5-album collection by Alice Cooper. These are the first 5 albums in a nice little slipcase. There is a second series of this, has the next 5 albums. I want to get that one as well. So we got Alice Cooper Pretties for You, and these just have the nice little mini LP kind of sleeves, which is nice. Second one, Alice Cooper Easy Action. And then we have Love It to Death. And then Killer. And then the first 5 albums ends up with School's Out, the classic. So yeah, a really nice collection of Alice Cooper albums on CD. I wanted to have all these. I said I want to get the next 10 as well. That one has Billion Dollar Babies in it, which I really want to have on CD. So that we'll get that at some point. But yeah, really reasonably priced collections. The second thing I picked up, which I have not even opened up and spun yet, is the live Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Wembley was where this was from. Yeah, Wembley from 1974. I've heard good things about it. This is available on vinyl as well. Pretty expensive, so I just wanted to get the CD to hear that and have that in the collection. Next up was sort of a blind buy for me. I saw another YouTuber talking about this artist and it looked like something I would like, and I did sample a bit of it, and I do like them. And this is Ava Max and their album Heaven and Hell. So yeah, very much a modern pop artist, but yeah, for whatever reason, just flew under the radar for me before, but I picked that one up. I know they have some other albums, so I'll maybe get some of those as well in the future. I got the latest album by Hanson. This is their album titled RGB, Red, Green, Blue. This is also available on vinyl. I have picked up Hanson albums on vinyl in the past. This one's pretty pricey, so I just went with the CD on this one for now. Maybe the price will come down on the vinyl, but I wanted to have it. The only Lana Del Rey that I was missing on CD is NFR, Norman fucking Rockwell. So I went ahead and picked that one up. Of course, I've streamed this one a lot before, but for whatever reason, never picked up a physical copy of it. So have that one now. And the next one, Miley Cyrus's Endless Summer. Yes, I picked it up both on vinyl and CD. I wanted to have both formats on this one. So yeah, picked that up. And then Macklemore released a new album titled Ben. Been enjoying this one. Next one I picked up here, The Many Faces of Metallica. Yeah, these 3 CD Many Faces sets. I have the Pink Floyd one, which is amazing. And what these are kind of like tribute compilations. So a lot of cover bands will do Metallica songs on here. The first 2 CDs will be that, and then the third CD is generally things that maybe inspired Metallica. So other earlier kind of metal genre type music. The Pink Floyd one is incredible. I highly recommend if you get the Many Faces of Pink Floyd. Really awesome covers and really awesome inspired by kind of proggy kind of stuff. But yeah, these are nice little sets. I wanted to get some more of these just because I enjoyed the Pink Floyd one so much. So there are the 3 CDs, and then a bit of the history of the band and stuff. You know, these aren't. I don't think Metallica is making any money off of these, but they're kind of like just if you want to do a deeper dive kind of thing. So those are pretty cool. Speaking of Lana Del Rey, she also had a new album come out on during the month of March, and There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. Yeah, new one from Lana Del Rey. Really been digging this one a lot. As I said, her latest material, her latest work has been just really top notch in my opinion. Really been enjoying that. I would like to get that on vinyl at some point. And then the last of the new releases, then we'll get into the thrift store kind of finds I have here. This is Melanie Martinez with Portals. Pick that one up as well. Okay, so thrift store finds. These first three are from the Repurpose Project. They're 3 for $2 there, so I paid $2 for these three. First one we got here is an ECM release, Keith Jarrett Trio Standards in Norway. So it's Keith Jarrett, Gary Peacock, and Jack DeJohnette. Nice ECM jazz there. Next up, we got the Bulworth soundtrack. Some hip-hop there from the late 90s, I think. And then a classic from EPMD, Unfinished Business. I really like EPMD. And I did not have this one on CD. I think I had this on cassette many years ago, but I don't have it anymore. So that was nice to get back in the collection. Next up, we have some Goodwill pickups. Got Carly Simon, Greatest Hits Live. I do like Carly Simon. This is live performance Greatest Hits. We got Chris Stapleton, From a Room, Volume 1. And Chris Stapleton, From a Room, Volume 2. We have Eminem's Kamikaze. Unfortunately, this is the edited version, which I didn't realize when I was buying it, but yeah, got that. And then Chris Stapleton's Traveler. Next up, we got Symphonies number 5 and number 10 by Vidor. Daniel Chorzempa is the organist on this. Yeah, we went to a funeral and they played, I believe it was Symphony number 10 as part of the funeral, and really enjoyed hearing it and wanted to be able to have a physical copy. So grab that from Discogs. All right, these next are from Second and Charles. This one was $2. King T, At Your Own Risk. Some West Coast hip hop there. We got Foster the People with Sacred Hearts Club. It was $2.95. We got Asia with Phoenix. So kind of when Asia came back, got back together. This was $3.95 from, looks like 2009. Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday Reloaded. And here's another one for the Dual Disc Collection, and a group I liked in the early 2000s when they came out. It hasn't aged well, but this is Three Doors Down with their 17 Days album, which I did not have, and this was released on Dual Disc, so I went ahead and grabbed it. It was $5.85 was the price on this one. And then March happened to be my birthday month, and I did get a CD as a birthday gift from my parents, and this is Blondie's Against the Odds from 74 to 82, a nice deluxe 3 CD set, a nice book in here of some more obscure Blondie recordings. The first band-authorized rarities collection in Blondie's nearly 50-year history. 52 tracks from the classic era spread across 3 CDs featuring 36 previously unreleased bonus tracks remastered from the original analog tapes. Includes a 164-page hardcover oral history by Aaron Osman, outlining Blondie's first chapter in text and photographs, bolstered by detailed discography notes and copious interviews with the band. So yeah, nice packaging here, nice foil packaging, and then the book comes out on the inside. And then you get CD 1 on the front cover, and then the aforementioned interviews and essays and whatnot and photos in here, and then in the back you get the other 2 CDs. So really nice package. I really wanted to have this. It was on my wish list, and I was happy to get it for my birthday. All right, next up, speaking of box sets, we got one here from Goodwill that's still sealed. This is Garth Brooks' Blame It All on My Roots, 6 CD and 2 DVD box set. So a lot of different stuff on here. And yeah, for 50 cents, I went ahead and picked that up just because I like Garth Brooks and I enjoy going through that. Okay, got some pickups here from Sunshine Records, a new record store that opened up here in my town of Gainesville, and they do have a pretty decent size CD rack, and I picked up a few. The first one here is we got the very best of Elvis Costello and the Attractions. That one was $1, so that was a nice one to find. Next up was also $1. We got Laurie Anderson's Big Science. I do have this on vinyl, but wanted to have it on CD as well, so for $1, that was a good find. Next up, another artist that I did have on vinyl. I recently got rid of him. This is Les Dudek, and this is his album Say No More. We saw him at the Florida Folk Festival several years ago, and decided I didn't want to keep the vinyl, but I'll have some on CD when I can find them for $1, so that's in the collection now. All right, and then these next few were $5 a piece. We got the Beastie Boys, Check Your Head. For some reason, I did not have this one, so adding this one to the Beastie Boys collection. I think I'm pretty complete now with the Beastie Boys, so that was a nice one to find. And then a copy of Pink Floyd's Pulse. This is not the one with the light. I ordered the one with the light on not Amazon, on on eBay many years ago, and got it in the mail, and it was missing disc 2, and I contacted the seller, and they just gave me a refund for it. So yeah, I have disc 2 now of this, and I have an original that has the light in the side, and I change the battery every 5 or 6 years whenever it runs out. But yeah, nice 2 CD live set from Pink Floyd. And then you got a deluxe edition or legacy edition of Stevie Ray Vaughan's Can't Stand the Weather. Disc 1 has, looks like 10 or so bonus tracks, and then there's a second disc with another 13 bonus tracks on it, so quite a nice package here. There's that. I do enjoy the deluxe reissues whenever I can find them. They're always fun to dive deeper on things. All right, then I got a couple pickups here from the Hospice thrift store. They're 2 for 99 cents there. We got Bella Fleck, Perpetual Motion, and Nick Lowe, Dig My Mood. All right, next up we got some Humane Society pickups. Had a pretty good score there one day. First one we got here is Mother Love Bone, self-titled, 2 CD set. We got Richard and Linda Thompson, Shoot Out the Lights. We got The Replacements, Don't Tell a Soul. We got Simply Red, A New Flame. We got Robert Cray, Shame Plus a Sin. We got Santana with Corazon. Eric Bibb, Deeper in the Well. We got Carole King, the Carnegie Hall concert. Some nice Carole King live stuff. Got Handel's Water Music, still sealed, and this is a Super Audio CD as well. Neat. Got the old Borders tag on it still. So that'll be an addition to my SACD collection. Some more organ music here. Peter Latona, An Organ Pilgrimage. We got Gary Clark Jr.'s Black and Blue. We got Hall & Oates, Abandoned Luncheonette. And another one from Simply Red. This one's just titled Stars. Okay, these next ones are all from a thrift store run we did in Ocala in March, and a couple different stores we hit up here. This first one's from the Humane Society. This one's Emmanuel, Soundtrack for a Head Rush. This looks like some maybe some Christian music, but I thought I'd give it a shot. It was 50 cents. And we got Gym Class Heroes. That was 50 cents as well. It's listed as hip hop and rock. I've heard of the Gym Class Heroes, but I don't know their music. We got Richard Thompson, Sweet Talker. Another one, 50 cents from the Humane Society there. Another one from Humane Society, Savage Gardens Affirmation. Another one, same place, Whole Wheat Bread, Punk Life. A nice slip case on it. Modest Mouse, Good News for People Who Love Bad News. And we got Melissa Ferrick, In the Eyes of Strangers. I just like the cover on it. Just holding the cat there. So yeah, Blind Buy. All right, and then these next few are from the Brothers Keeper thrift store in Ocala there, and they're $1 a piece there. We have Mojo Nixon and Skid Roper with Bodacious. Oh, Bodacious, I guess, is how you put those together. Eve 6 with It's All in Your Head. You got Sponge with Rotting Pinata. Bette Midler with the soundtrack to the movie The Rose. And then Extreme Porno Graffiti. Got another stack of 10 here from Goodwill. They're 10 for $3, so these are 30 cents a piece. We got Genesis Nursery Crime, a classic of Genesis's catalog. Do like that one. Speaking of Genesis, we got Peter Gabriel's self-titled Melt album. Really good album as well. We got Usher with Confessions. This is a total blind buy. Rather interesting with Real Intelligence 3. Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting into there. Has an odd album cover and it's mysterious. We got Yaz, You and Me Both. I believe I have this on vinyl somewhere, but wanted to have it on CD. Here's a good one. Tangerine Dream's Phaedra. I love Tangerine Dream, and yeah, I'd like to have them on CD as well, to be able to have them digitally to take with me. Abra Moore's Strange Places. Sarah McLachlan, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. I got Grateful Dead, Working Man's Dead. Classic Dead album. Nice packaging there. And then the Indigo Girls, Come On Now, Social. All right, the next ones here are from the big Repurpose Project sale, where they had a whole table full that were 25 cents with no cases and 50 cents with cases. First one we got here is the motion picture soundtrack to Cat People without a case. It still has the tray card and the booklet and everything, so it's complete. We'll pick that one up. Another soundtrack here. We got the Fast Times at Ridgemont High soundtrack. Yeah, supposedly there's some tracks on here that are not available anywhere else, so that's nice to have that. Speaking of soundtracks, we have the heavy metal soundtrack, which I do have on vinyl as well. This band called Red Planet, Let's Degenerate. Complete blind buy, know nothing about it. We'll see. Something here on Rounder Records. This is Bill Morrissey with the Essential Collection. So I guess a compilation of theirs on Rounder Records. We've got Sutton Foster with Wish. This is on the Originals series, which I'm not real familiar with. Might be just an A&M thing, but George Benson with I've Got a Woman in Some Blues. Nice packaging on these. I do like that. Allison Williams, Raw. On Shout Records, Shout Factory, In the Name of Love, Africa Celebrates U2. So African artists covering U2 songs. I thought that was an interesting concept. I'd like to hear that. Humble Pie, Rockin' at the Fillmore live album. John Lee Hooker's Don't Look Back. I think this is a later John Lee Hooker maybe. And Burning Spear, Resistance. Nice reggae there. Let's see, where are these next ones from? Okay, these are all from the Gainesville Record Show. I went to the Gainesville Record Show, and I only bought one LP, and everything else I bought were CDs. So that's what I have here. Actually, these first couple are from Goodwill. Let's see here. Probably from the same day. Let's get to where I'm at the record show. Here we go. Record show. First one we got here is Still Sealed. This is the Tragically Hip with Fully Completely. So Canadian group, that was $3. Definitely want to have some Tragically Hip in the collection. Another one that was $2 here. This is Bon Jovi's Lost Highway. It's sort of a newer one from Bon Jovi. This is part of a Pink Floyd series that I'm looking out for. I kind of want to have, but this is Wish You Were Here, and it's this series that has the Dark Side of the Moon sort of logo when you have all the CDs in a stack. I don't know if these were sold individually or whether you had to buy the whole set, but I found just this one copy of Wish You Were Here, which will probably my number 1 or number 2 Pink Floyd album of all time, so I went ahead and grabbed it. They come in these nice black cases, so that was a fun find. And then next up we got Heart's Greatest Hits. Kind of a funny story. I had bought this new at Walmart for, I think it was around $7 or $8 a couple days beforehand, and then I was at the record show and there it was for $3. So I took the I returned the Walmart one because I hadn't opened it yet, so I was able to do that. And then the last one from the record show is Prime Prine, the Best of John Prine, and I also picked this up on vinyl recently, so have both versions now that pretty close together, so that was cool. These next ones, a couple from the local Goodwill trip, probably on the same day as the record show, I think. This is T.I. with T.I. versus T.I.P. with a slipcase. We got Lil Scrappy, Bred to Die, Born to Live. Jive, Bunny, and the Master Mixes. It's party time. And then we got Heart, Desire Walks On. All right, got some more Ocala finds here. Total blind buy here on this one. The Early November, The Room's Too Cold. Maybe some indie rock or something. Looked intriguing, so I went ahead and grabbed that. I think that was 50 cents, yeah, from the Humane Society. Yeah, it says emo indie rock is what Discogs says about it. Next one is United with People. I think the band name is United and the album title is People. Anyway, this is listed as pop. It's still brand new sealed, so check that one out. That was 50 cents as well. Jamie Cullum, The Pursuit. It's got a CD and a DVD in there. Pop and jazz. We got one here from Guster, Ganging Up on the Sun. Indie rock is what this is. And then one from the Goodwill in Ocala. Don't buy too many there because they're $1.98 for CDs, which is way too high in my opinion for a thrift store. But you have Young Love, Too Young to Fight It. It just sounded intriguing, so I wanted to check it out. Then I have another pretty big haul from the Humane Society. I picked up a ton of female artists in here, a lot of Ani DiFranco. I've been on the hunt for Ani DiFranco, and this one day I found a huge amount. First off, we got here Joni Mitchell's Ladies of the Canyon, classic one. Love that album. Liz Phair, self-titled. This is jazz number 32. Billie Holiday Sings the Standards. Nice vocal jazz there. Lisa Marie Presley's To Whom It May Concern. Never listened to a Lisa Marie Presley album before. Blind Melon, self-titled. Mazzy Star, So Tonight I Might See. Billy Bragg and Wilco, Mermaid Avenue Volume 2. The Alkali Flats. I think this may be some. Why am I blanking on? It's like some bluegrass type stuff. It is autographed on the back, and yeah, it was kind of like a private press kind of thing. So looked interesting, looked intriguing. So I thought for 50 cents we'll give that a shot. Fatboy Slim's Better Living Through Chemistry. Tori Amos's Strange Little Girls. Here's another sort of private press looking thing. Amp P and the Top Quad DJs. Make You Bounce. And it's just a single, kind of a local Gainesville thing. Lockdown Records. Tom Waits, Foreign Affairs. I know Tom Waits is well loved in the vinyl community. I've never really dove into a Tom Waits album before, so got that one to go into sometime. Vanilla Fudge, self-titled, awesome. I think this is another local, Arcane Records, Gainesville. Tadpole Fad with Rad is the title on that one. From the Buena Vista Social Club, we got Ibrahim Ferrer with just Buena Vista Social Club presents Ibrahim Ferrer. So some Cuban jazz type stuff. Another one from Mazzy Star, Among My Son. Another one from Fatboy Slim, Halfway Between the Gutter and the Stars. Alison Krauss and Union Station, New Favorite. Some more bluegrass there. Starbucks, Songs from the Open Road, Mile Marker 383. So one of these Starbucks compilations. I guess these are kind of road driving kind of songs. So that'd be fun to dive into at some point. I got one here from Tori Amos, Scarlet's Walk. I have a lot of Tori Amos, but I did not have that one. I got Al Green's Greatest Hits, and this also has some bonus tracks on it as well. So the original vinyl release, and then 5 more bonus tracks. Very nice. I got Cake, Prolonging the Magic. I do enjoy some Cake, both the band and the food. Miles Davis with John Coltrane, the legendary Stockholm Concert. Interesting. And then now we get into the Ani DiFranco. I wanted Ani DiFranco, and boy, did I ever find Ani DiFranco. We got a self-titled album here. Ani DiFranco's To the Teeth. Ani DiFranco's Little Plastic Castle. Ani DiFranco, Up, 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 Up. It's the title of that one. Ani DiFranco's Dilate. I think this one was pretty popular. I do remember seeing that one in the past. This is Utah Phillips and Ani DiFranco. The Past Didn't Go Anywhere. So, Ani DiFranco, Not So Soft. And Ani DiFranco, Out of Range. So, pretty good haul of Ani DiFranco there. All right, let's get into this last box here. All right, this first stack here are from the Humane Society thrift store. We got Ace of Base with the Sign. One I had on cassette, but never had on CD, so got that. We got KLF's The White Room. I do already have this, but I wanted to pick it up to have it to trade or give away, since you got to buy 10 at Goodwill to get the $3 deal. I went ahead with that. Here's one from the Smithsonian Folkways, classical folk music compilation. Nice. I do like these compilations from Folkways, any kind of stuff they have here. Best of Stevie Wonder, the Millennium Collection from the 20th Century Series. I do collect these, so that was a nice one. Did not have that one. Another one from Jamie Cullum here. This one's titled Catching Tales. Got the deluxe edition of Mice and Men, The Flood. This one's got 2 CDs in it. Have not really listened to Of Mice and Men before. Mannheim Steamroller Christmas 25th Anniversary Collection. I think this is a 2 CD set as well, and it is autographed also. So it's pretty cool. I do like some Mannheim Steamroller. And this is also a deluxe edition of Mice and Men. Restoring Force is the title on this one, of Mice and Men. This one has a patch inside. So that was a nice Goodwill find. This next stack are some more from the Repurpose Project. We have Albert Collins, Robert Cray, and Johnny Copeland in Showdown. No, Showdown. I had it right the first time. But yeah, some nice blues there. Karen Carpenter, self-titled album. Otis Rush, Ain't Enough Coming In. Boy, I know that story. Ain't Enough Coming In. The Robert Cray Band Collection. Nice compilation there. Supertramp's In the Quietest Moments. No more Robert Cray here. Robert Cray, Time Will Tell. The Fix, Reach the Beach. Great album. Do have that on vinyl also. Nice compilation from Fourth and B-Way, Strictly for the Beat. I do like that label, so it's pretty cool. Interesting to dive into that. We got Kataro with Towards the West. All right, next up are some I found at a thrift store in Mount Dora, Florida. We go there every year for a powwow, and then we go to a Cuban restaurant in the downtown Mount Dora area, and there's a thrift store nearby. We usually stop in there, and they had CDs. I believe they were supposed to be 5 for $1, but I got 7, and they gave them to me for $1 for all of them. So 7 for $1 CDs. Pretty good stuff here. Rabbit in the Moon Remixes Volume 1. So some techno stuff there. We got Thrice with The Illusion of Safety. Unsung Zeros, The People Mover. I think this might be a local Central Florida kind of punk group. I'm not sure. Leanne Rimes, Spitfire. Fairly recent one for Leanne Rimes, I think. Save Ferris, Modified. Soundtrack to the movie Ready to Wear. And then the last one was missing its cover, but I had to get it anyway. And as I said, I bought all 7 of these for $1. This is Marilyn Manson's Antichrist Superstar. All right, then the last little stack from the Habitat for Humanity. These are 50 cents a piece here. We got Cody Simpson, self-titled. Another one for the Super Audio CD collection. This is some violin music. I'm not going to... Salvatore Accardo, The Violins of Cremona. Tina Turner live album. Herbie Mann, Camino de Casa. And the Carpenters Christmas album, classic Christmas music there. And Jason Mraz, We Sing, We Dance, We Steal Things. So those are my finds for the month of March. I know this is a long video, lots of great finds in March. Stay tuned for some more future finds. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me any comments down below. Give me a like if you will, please, if you like the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, great night. Enjoy some great music, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.